Welcome to Iraqi Dinar News, where we bring you the latest verified insights from the evolving revaluation landscape. As of June 29, 2025 U.S. date, momentum has accelerated across multiple fronts regarding the IQD and VND currency reset. New intel is emerging from reputable sources, suggesting we may be just days away from the long-anticipated exchange process becoming reality. From updates within redemption centers to geopolitical shifts and economic infrastructure plans, this moment appears to be a convergence of strategic alignment like never before. According to well-known source Bruce, via Wiser Now, fresh intel from leaders managing over 8 major redemption centers signals that notifications may be going out by this weekend. This development could lead to exchanges beginning as early as Monday or Tuesday. Bruce conveyed a confident tone, assuring that conditions are aligning exactly as hoped. Parallel to this, Frank 26 directly addressed confusion in his community regarding exchange rates, clarifying that if a 25,000 IQD note were exchanged at a 1-1 rate, it would indeed equate to $25,000, 0 cents, not $25, 0 cents. Debunking misinformation stemming from LOP interpretations which he does not endorse. Newshound militiamen reinforce the case for revaluation by explaining Iraq's economic structure. Beyond its well-known oil reserves, Iraq is tapping into untapped potential across non-oil sectors such as natural gas, phosphate, sulfur, and even uranium. The addition of income from tariffs and taxes creates a diversified revenue base that strengthens the economic fundamentals backing the dinar. Militiamen pointed out that aligning Iraq's exchange rate with its actual economic output, rather than speculative metrics, is essential to reflecting the true value of the IQD. Sandy Ingram brought forward a key update regarding a major infrastructure project that could shift Iraq's position on the global economic map. The World Bank has just approved a $930 million 0 cents loan aimed at completely overhauling Iraq's railway network. But this project isn't just local. It's tied to a greater development road initiative that could connect the Gulf region to Europe, transforming Iraq into a logistics hub for passenger and freight movement. This move significantly elevates Iraq's regional importance and underpins its currency's rising strength. Pimpy added a geopolitical layer to the discussion, noting that, under Prime Minister Soudani's leadership, Iraq has remained largely unaffected by regional conflicts. There had been fears that Iran might pull Iraq into political or military tensions, but so far, Iraq has remained focused on internal priorities: reconstruction, economic stability, and policy reform. This inward focus is seen as a major sign of maturity and long-term planning. It's a reassuring signal to investors that Iraq is committed to maintaining stability and continuing its economic growth without being derailed by outside pressures. Further updates came from Frank 26, relaying information shared by his contact on the ground in Iraq, known as Firefly. According to Firefly, World Bank officials appeared on national television in Iraq, promoting the Development Road project and outlining its importance for regional trade. They discussed an investment of $300 million, 0 cents, toward Iraq's infrastructure goals. Frank emphasized that this level of involvement by a global financial institution wouldn't make sense if the Iraqi dinar were to remain undervalued at its previous exchange levels. These signs strongly point toward an imminent revaluation or one that is already quietly underway. Lamson referenced a recent article quoting a government advisor stating that Iraq is entering a new phase of development and peace building. That type of language is rarely used unless major national transitions are underway. It reflects Iraq's commitment to transforming its public image and stepping confidently into its role as a stable and globally connected economy. Militiaman circled back to confirm Iraq's economic foundation remains strong, despite regional turmoil. Inflation is under control, the country's monetary structure is intact, and global stakeholders like the IMF, World Bank, U.S. Treasury, and Federal Reserve are either directly involved or monitoring progress closely. Iraq has met or is finalizing key conditions necessary for full monetary reform. The convergence of these developments is hard to ignore. Major financial institutions are not only supportive but actively contributing. From the rise in redemption center readiness to confirmation of solid, non-blinking rates appearing on screens for 9 out of 24 expected currencies, the process appears to be nearing operational status. Bruce's sources have confirmed these rates are firm and no longer subject to fluctuation, suggesting those currencies are cleared for redemption. With a few more yet to appear, the final pieces are lining up. Multiple confirmations from independent sources all point to the same conclusion. Notifications are expected soon. Intel contributor BGG referenced comments from Dr. Mazhar Mohammad Salih, an advisor to Iraq's prime minister, who confirmed that Iraq's economic outlook remains stable even with global tensions. Increased oil prices, up $10.00 per barrel, have boosted Iraq's revenues. While there are concerns around shipping routes like the Strait of Hormuz, the government is maintaining a strong economic stance. Lastly, Marksai addressed fears about escalating tensions with Iran and their potential impact on the RV. According to his sources, the current environment may actually accelerate the process. He mentioned that the revaluation, once stalled, is now fully moving forward.